Hi, what is up guys, welcome to another video, and today we are back on Forza Horizon 1. By the time you're watching this video, I'm actually recording this on a Monday, fun fact, but by the time you see this, it will be like a Thursday or a Friday or some shit. And the more important thing is that Forza Horizon 1 will be free on backwards compatibility, which means anyone who's got an Xbox One can play it, because it's free for the month of September. So if you haven't already downloaded this game, what are you doing? Go and download it, please. Now actually, before I started recording this video, I actually did a stick and twist on that Audi TT RS you can see in the foreground, but for some reason my Elgato recently is just being an absolute bitch. So that means I've got to re-record the episode. So Elgato, fuck you! Didn't want to have to do that. That's the second time I've done it in less than a week. But for anyone who is new to the Stick and Twist series, essentially we have 3 opportunities to randomize a car using a random number generator. If we land on the 3rd time, we have to pick the car no matter what it is, and that is basically the series in a nutshell. If you don't really understand, just go watch previous episodes. There's like 20 or so, because I've been doing it for quite a long time. There's 195 affordable cars that are in the game. The rule is, if I land on a DLC car, I'm going to go on to the next one and use whatever is the next after that. So without further ado, let's go ahead and generate a random number. Now, I'm going to make a promise. I'm going to go for whatever the first car is, regardless what it is. If it could be a Corsair, and I'm still going to go for it. Just to make things interesting in this episode, we're going to go for the first option, no matter what it is. And that is 153. So I'm pretty sure that's the last car, isn't it? Nope, it's not. Quite clearly, Cam, it says 195 at the top, and it even says 195 in the random number generator. So you're just fucking blind. Okay, so we landed on the ZR1, which again is a car we've never really used before on the channel, for no real reason, to be fair. It just isn't a car which I've really crossed my mind. So to be fair, I would have probably stick with this anyway, and I actually really do like this car, funnily enough. Now, if it wasn't a ZR1, I would go for the red. I think the red suits the Corvette the most, but since it is ZR1, we've obviously got to go with the ZR1 blue, and that's exactly what we're going to go ahead and do. So we're going to go ahead and purchase it, customize it, see what we can do to it, and I think I might make this a drift build. So you're probably thinking, a ZR1 drift car, what the fuck are you doing? Yeah, I don't really know what's going through my head. I know I just kind of want to do it because it sounds like a good idea. It's already pumping out like 700 odd horsepower or 650 odd horsepower. So, you know, when I pump a bit more in it and hopefully get it on lower springs and do all that kind of jazz, this thing is going to be absolutely freaking awesome. Right, there you go. So now it's a 700 S-Class car, so it's right at the top of S-Class, and it's ready to go drifting. So I know a really good section on this game that we're going to go ahead and try out, and we're going to see if it's as good as I think it is. So yeah, let's go ahead and take this out to the drifting course, I guess. Now, for those who are wondering where this is actually placed, I'll go ahead and put a little circle around it. You can kind of see it already. It's this little section here. This was a place that I used to use all the time back when I used to play this online with a bunch of friends when it was alive. Obviously, it's a few years now when no one really plays this online, but if you are going to get a few friends on this game with Xbox One backwards compatibility, this is a very good drifting section. Rev! Honestly, not as good as I thought it was going to be. Really isn't as good as I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be a hell of a lot better than this. Oh my god, that's a lot of cars. Keep going. What are you... Are you blind? We're going to try that again. And hopefully this time we're not going to get fucking rammed by a typical Audi driver. And that time, it was actually a hell of a lot better. This is a really weird drift car. Sometimes it feels like it wants to drift, and sometimes it doesn't feel like it wants to drift. To be honest, I feel like it's all about being in 3rd gear with this car, and then it will just go sideways. I don't know. It's really weird. I think it's just all about being in the right gear, and I think 3rd gear is the perfect drifting gear for this car. Yeah, it's all about being in 3rd. I have managed to get a skill chain all the way around that, and it's literally, I'm 100% confident it's all about making sure you're in 3rd. So overall, what do I think of the ZR1? I actually really like it. The interior is very American and very tacky, but it's really what you come to expect with a kind of ZR1 Corvette from like 2012. You know, it's not going to be the nicest car, you know, compared to all the German cars. And it's a video game, so it's not even like I'm sat in the car anyway. But yeah, I'm going to say overall this was a success. I really do like the ZR1, and it does drift. You just got to be in 3rd gear, basically. And I would recommend it for a drift car if you are going to get Horizon 1 soon and you do want a drift car to play around with. Obviously, it's not going to be the first on that list. There's a lot of JDM cars which will be higher on it, but overall it's definitely not bad. It's not as gripped as I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be a hell of a lot more gripped, but it really does kind of stay true to those American characteristics. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, make sure to go ahead and hit the like and subscribe. I will see you guys in the next one. You guys have an awesome day. Stay safe and peace.